Nice little fruit haul we got here. Got a very large pineapple that I'll probably juice. Really nice looking sour sap. I like the shape of this one. It's pretty ripe. Some red dragon fruits, like 2 kilos. And my favorite yellow orange papaya. This one's super ripe. I'm very excited for this. In the morning, good to go. So I'm trying something a little bit different. Rather than having all my coconut meat at the end of the day, like all my fats and stuff, I'm gonna have it with each meal since they digest pretty fast with this jelly. Usually just like 3 hours or so, which is usually how long I go between meals, anyways, 3 to 4 hours. So I got some red dragon fruits, 2 kilos, and some very nice jelly to finish the meal. And they say when you have a little bit of fat with your carbs, it regulates the blood sugar levels. And we're going to see. I've never really had a problem with my blood sugar levels, though, so I don't know. My friend Josh does this, so I just wanted to see what it's like. It's really bad lighting. Of course. These are epic. Really good dragon fruits. Kind of had a sore throat the other day from air conditioning at work and the pollution here. Like on the weekends, it's so busy, you guys. It's just Saturday and Sunday. I don't know, more so recently, I guess since it's the new year or something, but it seems like it's a lot more popular. I looked at the AQI, and on the weekend it's like a 70, and on the week it's only like a 30 or 40. And when I moved here, it was only like a 20. So you know that's a significant change, especially like me, someone who spends a lot of time outdoors and tries not to use air conditioning. So on Saturdays, when I'm in air-conditioned rooms, I have to be for my job, for, 4.5 hours in the day. Really dries you out. And that's another type of pollution. Like getting a lot of hydration in. Pineapple ginger juice works wonders. Or just ginger, like I'll just chew on some ginger, suck on some ginger. Pineapple juice, they say it's better than cough syrup. And I'd have to agree, it feels so good. So I did pineapple with a lot of ginger this morning and felt amazing. Anyways, this is what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Started my day off pretty good. Got a lot of sun actually. It's been cloudy the past few days, but yeah, I went to the beach. Just walked in the sand for a while, and did my yoga and like meditated like straight up in the sun. It felt so good. Great start to the day. Couple coconuts, couple really big coconuts. Got an amazing papaya. Life's good. Got a jelly coconut. So I'm just gonna like kind of munch on these dragons. Take my time eating these three, and then wait like a 20, 30 minutes or so for the dragons to sit, and then have the coconut. see how this works, you know. The coconut jelly is actually mostly carbs because it's very, you know, it's not developed yet. It's very young. So I expect it'll digest pretty fast because when you have sweet fruit on top of fats, like if I ate the fats first and then the sweet fruit, it would ferment in the gut, and that's like not good. You don't want that. It's cause indigestion, diarrhea, all that stuff. And yeah, I don't really get diarrhea anymore because I do proper food combining and I'm hydrated and eat mono meals of fruit. It's amazing. So anyways,
yesterday,
I'll see you guys later.
I didn't have any fats for the first time in a long time. Like a couple months, actually. And I just had winter melon for dinner. That juicy mashed potato fruit. It was really good. Really satisfying, really filling. And yeah. So I thought I'd lower my fats before durian season comes in May, so that I can bulk up all that good stuff. And there's Champadak in season, which is like one of my favorite fruits. So I want to eat a lot of Champadak, which is not a fatty fruit, but it does make a good dinner and a good breakfast and a good lunch. Anyways.
Love cocoa jelly so much. It's so good. Sweet, fatty, just gelatinous. What's not to like?
At the park now, going for a little walk. And yeah, I was going to get a coconut from this lady. And she sells like mostly the brown, small coconuts, which are like most popular here because they're very sweet. And they have the jelly inside and all that. And then I pointed to the green one. There's like this super fresh, bright green one. It was huge, you know, it was circular, so I know it had a lot of water in it. And I was like, can I have this one? She's like, not good. I was like, what do you mean, not good? It's like, not good. And then like I think her daughter, she spoke a little bit English. She was like, this one is not sweet. I'm like, I don't care. I just want like hydration. And like the brown one's too small. And sometimes it's too sweet. Like it tastes like cane sugar. Like it's super sweet. So I'm like, I want the green one. I'm like, open it. She's like, oh, okay. That's why you won't see very many green coconuts. Like, it depends on the vendor. Like some vendors have a lot, but they're just like, they laugh too. They're like, haha, he doesn't like the sweet one. Haha. What? Come on, it's all about hydration. I like the salty ones the best, actually. They're green on the outside, salty, like not even sweet at all. Those are like the best. And I think the most mineral rich. You only get those on the coastal regions of coconut growing areas, you know. Can't get that like inland. Sweet ones are great too, though. Like, I love them, but you know, they're pretty small and it's the same price as the big one. So it's like more bang for your buck if you get the big one and you want more hydration, obviously, in this weather. It's been a while since I've went for a swim, so I'm gonna do a little sand scrubbing and hop in the water. Great thing to do midday when it's hot as heck. I wonder if this can be my thumbnail. This is a good one. Refueling after my swim with my favorite coconut is the cinnamon sugar. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. Big one too.
I'm back home now. That was a really good coconut. I had two of them actually. I foraged this noni this morning. Really excited to have that later. Blue cheese fruit. And I just cracked open this papaya. Very ripe. It's like the yellow-orange flesh. The most common variety is the red, they call it red flesh variety, but it's like a reddish orange. This is like a yellow-orange. And I've only found these in Borneo and in Vietnam. and these are incredible. Like some of them taste like caramel popcorn. Like some of them are very salty and also like with minty undertones. Minty in a papaya, like I never thought. Like with the red flesh, you just get like sweet caramel. You know, they're kind of all the same. Like the red flesh. Like I've had some really good red flesh, but I've had so many I'm kind of burnt out. And now like these ones in Vietnam, they're absolutely crazy. This one kind of tastes like sapadilla, like brown sugar fruit or chico sapote, whatever you call it. This is an epic papaya. I got this whole thing. Well, this is half of it. $1. Like these are the best papayas. They're twice the price of the red papayas, but man, it's still like totally worth it. Hard for me to decide. I was either going to go with soursop for lunch or papaya. But the papaya was much more ripe. I think the soursop could go another day and it'd be better tomorrow. So I think I might leave it for tomorrow. Someone commented in my video yesterday. They were like, or 2 days ago or whatever. They were like, oh, it must be stressful thinking about eating all the time and planning your meals. I'm like, not really. I just buy 3 fruits and I just eat whenever I'm hungry. I don't listen to the clock or anything. I'm just like, when my intuition tells me, and then I eat. Like, I don't think it's stressful at all. I actually enjoy it. Frugivores spend hours throughout the day foraging their food. And I just spend maybe an hour hunting for it. Obviously, I'm not living in nature, running around hanging from trees and stuff like that, but you get the idea. I like to have fruit at peak ripeness, and I can't really have that laying around my apartment all the time because it's ants, there's bugs, it would go bad, and I don't like refrigerating fruit whenever I can, whenever possible. Your body has to heat it up. It's not as good, it doesn't taste as good, it ruins some of the flavor, and I don't think it's as ideal, you know. I think room temperature fruit is the best. There's some science behind it, I'm sure, but I just prefer room temperature fruit. Been getting such great papayas. Okay. Had another the jelly from another coconut, and yeah, I'm really liking this. It's like a great way to cap off a meal. I love coconut jelly so much. So if I could have more of it earlier in the day, rather than in the evening, then that's cool. All right, so we'll see how we got for dinner. A very ripe winter melon is the one that tastes like juicy mashed potatoes. And a noni, blue cheese fruit. So it's like cheesy mashed potatoes. A little spicy maybe. All right then. So here we got cheesy potatoes. Just kidding. But this is noni, which is like blue cheese fruit, and winter melon, which is like juicy mashed potatoes. It has a very similar consistency to potatoes, cooked potatoes, I guess. Or like if you've ever made like a cauliflower mash, because it's kind of like juicy. So let's try this combination. Yeah, that's insane. Wow, nostalgia. I'm back in my childhood eating cheesy potatoes. Now all I need is an avocado. Actually, this is really good on its own. But like if I added an avocado, then it'd be buttery, cheesy potatoes. This is insane. So insane. No need potatoes. I got winter melon, man. This grows year round too. It's really interesting. A little bit of kick in there, a little bit of spice. That is tasty. I was kind of hesitant on what to have for dinner. I really liked having the coconut jelly with each of my meals. So I had it with breakfast and with lunch. And I didn't really feel like having any fats for dinner. So I kept it low fat and just something light. I think that's it for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for more. See you guys in the next one. Peace and love.